thank you for coming by and sharing a few minutes with us to talk about your experiences. I know you've been taking several of my formulas for quite a few years now, and I'd like you to share maybe with our viewers a little bit about your experiences as to why you started taking them, what challenges you had, and the results you've received.
I started with the Liquid Daily, excuse me, the Liquid Daily vitamins. I had been taking another liquid vitamin for several years, and it was a hassle to get it, shipped to me and all that. And I had joined Curve 6 years ago, and had seen your products and heard good things about them. So that's the one that I started out with. And I could tell that, seriously, I felt good. And then reading the list of vitamins and minerals that are in there, I was truly impressed. I have this thing when I go to doctors where I take a sheet of paper and I list everything that I'm taking, supplements, vitamins, minerals. So I basically copied the ingredients from your sheet because I didn't want to take the bottle in, and take it into my doctor's, and I've done that for all these years. And every single one of them, without exception, looks at that list, their eyebrows go up, and they go, whoa, what? Every day, I said, yeah, it's in a liquid form. Excellent. Keep it up. Keep it up. So that's a testimonial to you, definitely, from the medical field, at least my medical field. Then about 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe, I started looking at the stresses because I teach, and it does get stressful at times. And so I thought I'd try it. I was a little concerned that I might fall asleep or get sleepy from it, but I don't at all. It's an amazing product. First of all, it's all the vitamin Bs, which you absolutely need when you're stressed. And secondly, when you take it, I could just sort of feel my insides unwinding. It was just like a relaxing. So it's almost an addiction with me. I love your vitamin, your stresses. Take that daily, sometimes more than you recommend. And then, of course, the calcium I started to take because I was exercising here at Curves, and they kept saying, you need more calcium, take your calcium. So there was your liquid calcium. So I've been very pleased. My doctors are very pleased, and I'm glad that I've had the opportunity to sit with you and just say it to whomever sees this. It's the truth.
As you can see by that lovely lady's story, even the most insurmountable stress can be overcome, and proper nutrition, exercise, and diet can help you. In speaking of diet, one of the areas that I think is really important to talk about is your digestion. You see, let's start out. If you can remember back when you were a teenager or a very young adult, you probably could eat everything and anything. All manner of terrible junk food, strange combinations, middle of the night eating, and you just felt great. But then as we get older and we get past our 30s, into our late 30s, into our 40s, into our mid-40s, we begin to discover that we're not so bouncy-backy as we used to be when we were younger. And in fact, a lot of those foods that we used to enjoy, we don't bounce back from at all. We end up having to take all those chalky tablets and medications and juices and liquids called antacids just simply to get the food to digest. If your system is beginning to give you signs of poor digestion, that would include feelings of fullness, bloating, heartburn, gas, belching, burping, and so on. That's a sign that your digestive system is becoming compromised. Now, this has a greater significance than simply the obvious physical discomfort that the problem produces. Because if you're not digesting your food properly, guess what? You're not absorbing the nutrients from food and from supplements that you need and you should be getting. So improving the digestion is extremely important. We have a very unique formula that can not only completely eliminate your digestive problems in a week or less, but can replace the often dangerous antacid medications. We'll talk more about the dangers of those antacids in a little while. Earlier, I mentioned the condition called fibromyalgia in relationship to excess toxins. Here at the Institute, we firmly believe that fibromyalgia is caused, at least in great part, by the body's inability to eliminate those specific toxins. And here at the Institute, we have a two-phase program to help you with that. The first phase is a detoxification program, and we use our detoxification herbal formula as well as our liquid oral oxygen. And in combination, it detoxifies the cells and the organ systems of the body quite nicely. Then we follow that up with a targeted nutrition program designed to provide the nutrients that those with fibromyalgia seem to need in very high dosages. Let's listen now to a young lady. We have her on the phone line, and she's going to tell you a little bit about her story and how we changed her life with fibromyalgia. Go ahead.
Last week of February 2008, I woke up and could not raise my arms above my head. I had to use both hands to do things like pulling the covers up over me, putting on a jacket, squeezing toothpaste, could not dress myself without help, and so on. After testing, my doctor said I had a little fibromyalgia. I changed my diet drastically and eat as a diabetic would, in very small amounts and not regularly. My fibromyalgia settled in my arms and severely in both my wrists. I went online and found the fibromyalgia starter kit. I started with ToxiCleanse, and within 1 week my pain was diminished. By the end of the second week, I was feeling much better. After the Megadose, I started with Liquid Daily Oxyallo. At this stage, I can honestly say I am 95% pain-free and can do almost everything without much discomfort. It is so nice to be independent once again. I fully expect to be 100% pain-free when I am taking the Fibro-Ease and the Liquid Daily Supreme for the rest of my life. I thank God every day for Dr. Whiting's success and the help he has given us for a healthier life. By the way, I tell everyone with fibromyalgia to go to your website and check it out, listen to the videos, and read about the products. Thanks for being there.
There, in her own words. So if you have fibromyalgia and you've been told it's all in your head, it's not. If you suffer from this condition and you've been told you're going to have to learn to live with it, you don't have to. Contact our offices, and you can do that toll-free by dialing 1-888-454-8464, Monday through Thursday. You can also reach us by email at askthedoc, ASKTHEDOC, at healthyinformation.com. Again, all of those contact pieces of information and others that you'll find very valuable will be on your screen at the end of this video.